Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, the Goat Master, along with Tone Joker NYC, the silent producer, as we do our Halloween episode. Ah, all right. Hope everybody's doing good. And we're just gonna get together. We're gonna start talking about some fucking music, some horror movies, and just have a great time while we're doing it. And as we're doing that, I'm gonna take this off because I'm about to pass out. Hey guys, so we're basically just gonna go. We're gonna get together and discuss our favorite things. Which when you think about Halloween, is the best two things in the world: metal and horror. So we're just gonna go around. Tone is gonna have some stuff he's gonna talk about. Silent producer's gonna have stuff we're gonna talk about, and we'll just keep this going and just have a good time with it. All right. So we'll start it off with Tone. Tone, man, whatever you want to start off with, and just get us going.
This offer.
Oh.
Put on my shades.
Ooh, direct it, baby, direct it.
George Romero. Like I was gonna pick out now for Halloween. If you got it right now for Halloween, if you want to listen to some good tunes that can get you into the mood for Halloween, one of the best bands, new death metal bands out there, Gucci. Can never go wrong with this.
Yeah,
nice for tonight, because this is all what you call they got the gore and killings, all kinds of shit for the Halloween spirits.
Yep. And for those that don't know, that album has a lot of samples from a very famous movie called The New York Ripper.
Yep. And now another one too that I like listening every year on Halloween, The Godfathers of Death.
All right.
Yep. Death itself. Scream, bloody gore. Just the title alone tells you what this is all about. It's perfect for Halloween. This is the reissue too.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the wait. You can't really see the thing, but it's like see.
Oh, okay. It's like a float. Like, yeah, I see it. It's like yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, like
very nice.
Yeah, and then another one was definitely a Halloween band.
Oh, Acid Witch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely for this time of the season.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Definitely. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yep. So that's what I got for now. And then we'll just go around and you guys show.
All right. Well, Rich, what do you have, brother?
Well, first off, before I start the thing, I want to say happy Halloween to everybody. And I have to celebrate with a nice little pumpkin beer. So right here I have
nice. That's cool.
Yep. Cheers. This is the one. So cheers. I'm gonna say cheers to everybody out there celebrating today. One of the greatest days of the year. Oh wait, hold on. I can't drink this with the mask on, so I'm gonna have to tilt it a little bit. But anyway, I'll start off with some vinyls that I have over here. Sorry about that. All right. So one of the things that I like to play is this particular band, Goblin.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Goblin. This is a autographed copy from Claudio Simonetti that I got over at Texas Frightmare. Goblin has done the soundtracks to famous Giallo films from Dario Argento, like Suspiria. And so Goblin is kind of instrumental, kind of trippy 70s Italian music that puts me in the mood. And then another one that I into, since Tone has the glasses, George Romero's Day of the Dead, a 7-inch.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I got this one at Cinema Wasteland. And this is nice, good music. Another one that I like is Fabio Fabrizi. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And, Rich, now you can see the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm going to probably take them out the plastic because of the shining of the light.
Yeah, the glass.
And when it comes to death metal, Death Grind, New York band Mortician. I play them because they have a lot of samples in their hold on, I'm trying to get this straight. There we go. Nice. In their music, yeah. And that's famous still from Phantasm, one of the greatest horror films of all time that has given Barry PTSD.
Mustard, bro. Fucking mustard. Damn it.
Yeah. Cool, man.
That's dope.
What else you got? Yeah. So what you got?
Well, for me, I'll do a couple over here since we're digging into the music. The one song that is like I can listen to, of course, no matter what day it is, but especially for the Halloween time and giving it that horror movie vibe when you listen to it, it's definitely got to be Venom's At War with Satan.
Yeah.
So that whole song itself is like a movie. And especially when it gets into it, you could hear like the angels crying and getting killed, and that guy who talks is like, Satan laughs. It's like, it just gives you the whole vibe of horror. And I could sit down and listen to that 19-minute song with nonstop without a problem. It's a great fucking song to listen to that gets you into the mood. Then if we're going into straight, so the gothic style of Halloween, man, we got to go with Typo Negative, October Rust.
Yeah. Yes. Perfect pick.
Got to get Peter Steele up in there, man. We got to get, Peter Steele is, what gets us going for October and Halloween, and, can't get more New York than Typo Negative. And then, of course, the band who basically, to me, when I first heard them, that gave me that fear that, when I first heard them, Slowly We Rot from Obituary. That first song, when you hear it in the beginning, it just breeds horror. John Tardy, when he was in there with the freaking vocals, it was like, holy shit, this is definitely a fucking demon that's just playing with these guys, and it's crazy. But yeah, that's what. So I hear that. I just hear that, and it just gets me crazy into the mood, man. But those are my first three right there.
Nice.
All right, what's your
Well, now let's jump into a little movies.
All right.
Yeah, something to now. First off, what I like to start off with, a lot of people like to watch Halloween, of course, because it's Halloween. You have it in your background. But to me, I always feel that this movie is the best movie for Halloween itself. It defines what Halloween is. And that's part 3 of Halloween.
Season of the Witch.
Yep, because of the mask that they have, the theme behind it, that everything has to happen on Halloween for the plot behind it. And a lot of people in the beginning didn't like it because they didn't have Michael Myers, but now it's become a cult classic.
Yeah. It's its own movie,
Yeah. A lot of people are showing it in theaters now for this time, season for people to see. That's one of my favorites to watch. Then another one that I like to watch, it's PG, but it's fucking good. It's Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I was just talking to my wife about that movie. Yeah, man.
Yeah, this movie, even though it's a PG movie, it still has some gore, and it's a hell of a fun time to watch in this one for this time season. And then my ultimate one to watch, everybody knows that you can't go without a Halloween without watching Demons.
Oh man.
Now the good thing about
every edition, man, jeez.
That's the Arrow.
That's the Arrow one, though.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
He comes out with the whole thing in here.
Wow. Yeah, nice.
Wow.
Now, this movie, the best thing about this is that everybody who goes to the theater are watching a horror movie. As the woman turns into a demon, and then you got all the gore, the killings. The perfect one for Halloween.
That's right. Awesome.
Yep. And my last one, just to throw in there for the movies that I think is a perfect Halloween movie, it is what you call, a lot of people don't like him as a director. Some people love him. Or what you call Ron Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. This has a lot of Halloween feel to it and stuff.
And my wife agrees 100%.
Yeah, she likes this one.
Yeah. She just said she heard it. She went, "Yep." So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I love this one from him and stuff. Well, that's my picks from. I'll have a couple more later on.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll piggyback off what Tone said. You know, Halloween is a day of celebration, but also we remember the ones that have passed away. So in reference to that, here's our autographed picture of Sid Haig, who
That's
passed away.
That's
Yep.
really cool, man.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, this is one of the last time that Tone and I saw him. House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, very good films. Though I like to play them during Halloween and stuff. But I like to dust off the old VHSs, and this one was courtesy of Tone Joker, The Howling. Yeah, look how much it was, $2.
And yo, and you sell, if you sell that in the open market now, you'll get more than $2.
Yep, I was ready to say that.
So, yeah, this is a classic, old school. I think it was 82, right? Tone, I think, baby?
82.
Yeah, The Howling.
Yeah, that the American Werewolf in London came out.
Yeah, the same year.
Exactly.
I told I went to see the double feature of that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad. It was like the whole changing.
Some people don't know that Rick Baker did the special effects for American Werewolf in London, and then his student that was learning under him did The Howling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they wanted Baker to do it, but he couldn't do both movies at the same time. So his student went and did the Howling.
Nice.
Yep. Then I like to go back to the 70s, and this is probably one of my favorite horrors of all time: the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface.
So that gave you a hoot on that one as well.
Yep. This one is one of the first ones that I've seen that really caught me out there. Texas Chainsaw is very well done for its time. I think it was 1974. Toby Hooper, what's his name? Gunther Hansen is Leatherface. A very good movie.
Year of Our Lord.
And then, I got a little artwork made with steel. This one right here is Maniac.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I got the T-shirt for it. 1980s early slasher. It's kind of like wild New York, you know, back in the days. And then I'm sure Tone's gonna probably show this one, another piece of artwork I'll hang up later. Pieces.
Yeah.
Mil Gritos Tiene la Noche. A film from Spain.
Yep, Spanish Giallo.
Yep, Spanish Giallo. And you know, like I also like wild ones. I mentioned this one the other day.
All right.
Dr. Butcher MD, also known as Zombie Holocaust.
Yep.
Yep. And I also like my little twist of comedy, so I throw in the Toxic Avenger.
Here you go.
From New Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah, so those are some of the ones I like, you know. Also, I found this old school Japanese VHS tape, The Overfiend.
Oh,
remember this song?
I'm still trying to find those again, man. I can't find them.
Check this one out.
Nice.
Blue VHS.
Yep.
Yeah, but, I used to have the DVD, man, and I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, those are some old school, you know, just animations and stuff just to get you in the mood for Halloween. I have a couple of more, but we'll keep going around and I'll let Barry jump in.
All right. Well, I'll throw my couple in there. Well, look, I know, Tone had mentioned, the Halloween 3. And even though, and it's funny because out of everything, there's some that are like very good and some that are very bad. Right. And it's funny because these two, I'm going to put them back to back because it's like these two are basically one story, not 1 and 2. I'm not even talking about 1 and 2. I'm actually talking about 4 and 5.
4 and 5. That's what.
For some reason though, that story and those movies, I enjoyed them. I thought it was great with the whole him going after his niece, and he still did enough killing in those movies. There was some good brutalizing kills. I have bought this. This was back. I bought this on eBay. It was a 25th anniversary box set, and it had it has I think 1 through 6, and then those last 2 they did with Jamie Lee Curtis or whatever. That's on there.
DVD or Blu-ray?
This is DVD. Yeah, I bought this. There was a 25th anniversary, so we're talking about like the mid 2000s, something like that. Was it mid 2000s or yeah, something like that? Mid 2000s. I bought it on eBay for like $20.
Wow.
You know, and those two movies, when I got scared, I thought I lost this. I was like, oh shit! And I'm going on eBay looking for 4 and 5, and 4 and 5 is selling for like $50-$60 for regular DVDs, not even a VHS vintage, regular DVDs of like $46 to $60. And I'm like, shit. So I was so happy when I found this. Very, very good. I'm so happy. And
nice.
Then of course, we got to go with sometimes just going crazy, man. Creep Show, man. You
gotta, of course.
You gotta go. You go with some Creep Show, man. Just get all your different styles of stories and horror
anthologies. Yep.
I love it, man. And then another
Creep Show blanket.
Tone got it there. This is one of Sonia's favorites. This is from her collection, of course. She allowed me to put it up. So
what she thinks of the second part?
I love the second one. I thought that I was just telling her that we don't own the second one. I'm gonna try and get it. I dig it.
Oh, but has she seen the second one?
Yeah, she's seen the second one. The third one is garbage. I don't know. Have you ever seen the third one?
That's a HBO, made for HBO. Nah, I don't touch that.
It's garbage. Garbage. Yeah. Garbage. It's garbage. Garbage. So, and then of course another anthology which was awesome, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. One of my favorite stories is here was the gargoyle story. I love that fucking.
Do you want to hear a little trivia?
What's that?
What you have was supposed to be part 3 of what you call Creep Show.
Really?
Yes. What happened was that they didn't want to do what George Romero wanted to do, and he winded up doing the Tales from the Dark Side.
Oh wow! Look at that shit. Look, they're throwing out the knowledge. And then I'll go one more here, so I don't wait. But one of the other ones that gets me into the nostalgia of Halloween, and is one of my favorites. Not too many people dig it, but I love it. Sleepy Hollow.
Okay.
Great, man.
Yeah, the Headless Horseman, which is Christopher Walken, right? Supposedly, but we know it's Ray Park. My man Darth Maul is actually in the Headless Horseman thing doing and I love it. It's one of my favorites. So
it's one of the best ones of the Horseman movies.
They did a great job with it. And Tim Burton, it's Tim Burton, man. So Tim Burton does his thing when he does these weird fucking movies, man.
Because he put a lot of it felt the gothic and the atmosphere thing of the whole when he was riding on the horse down the thing. It's great.
Yeah. I have no problem. I could sit there and watch that movie. No problem, over and over again. I mean, like I said, some people got their thing with it, all right, whatever, but I dig it. It's one of our favorites. So that's what I got right now, guys. We'll get to some more later. All right, Tone. All right. Want to get some music?
Music. All right. Now, if you want to hear some gore for Halloween, perfect band, Pungent Stench.
Big Court. Yeah.
I love this band. Remember when we got to see them at the Marquee?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Fucking fantastic live band too, man.
Yeah. Then another, let me see right here, another band, but I don't call them by the name they go by now. I call them by their original name, Incubus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know about this other name thing. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, that happened because of the freaking. But didn't they have the name Incubus first before that stupid alternative band that did it?
Yeah. And then they had to change their name.
Oh, wow. That's stupid, man.
And that's probably to me one of the best albums.
Beyond the Unknown. Yeah, this is
Beyond the Unknown.
Yeah,
I think we got to give a shout out to Ed from Realms of Metal. Didn't he do an interview with the guy from that originally was in?
Yes,
he did. So
I missed that one. I have to check it out. Yeah,
shout out to Ed from Realms of Metal. If anybody wants to check out the interview he did with him, it was a great interview. He did talk a lot about that. I didn't understand why he just changed the name after he had a really cool name, but. Anyway.
Yeah, but I think what Richie says is true. I think I don't know. He had the name first, so I got to see that interview because I don't know how he lost the copyrights to it. And then
maybe he didn't file something the right way. When
yeah,
you guys went and put it
Yeah,
out.
you know, that other band is on a major label, so they probably had lawyers that probably pushed, you know.
yeah, something to fuck up. Yeah, but if you're in the mood for thrash today, for being for Halloween today, then a perfect thrash band is Destruction.
Oh yeah, the Mad Butcher.
Yep, you can't go wrong with the Mad Butcher. Crazy Butcher going in a killing spree.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. And then what you call? Then I got a couple other things. So hit Rich back with to see what he got.
All right, Rich, where we going?
All right. Yeah. You want me to continue with the music a little?
Yeah. If you have something,
Right.
put it out there.
Okay. Cool. So I know that Boarded Red likes this one. I like it too. Repulsion's Horrified.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is one of the original grindcore albums from back in the days in the 80s. I like playing this one, so kind of gets me in the mood and stuff like that. Like Tom said earlier, the Death albums like Spiritual Healing is another one, and Leprosy from Death. And then I don't have them with me right now, but I would say King Diamond, like the Halloween, of course, Halloween with Halloween, and the Misfits with Halloween. Like all of those songs kind of like, just kind of get me going. They're played every year, at the Halloween parties and stuff. And then I'm looking around over here. Shit. I had a Misfits album, and I don't know where the hell I put it. So, Barry, if you want to keep on going, go ahead. And I'll pick up in a second here.
All right. Well, I'll go with these guys here from New York. All right. And this out, and I'm sure if anybody has this album, they understand that the whole this part of their EP was a split EP they did with Insanity. Talk about immortal suffering, images of horror. All right. This album, well, the stuff they did in here was so fucking good. They had some nice little samples in there from Return of the Living Dead, and everything in here is just straight up horror. It's horror. So this is a must listen to get you into that mood of like that imagery of death and violence and gore, and there you go, fucking immortal suffering. And
nice.
I want to go with like, even though it's music, but we tend to look at it as like a movie. All right. And Rich mentioned that this guy here, right? Got King Diamond.
Yep.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Those are my two favorite from King.
You go start off with them, and then you go straight into Conspiracy. It's like you can't go wrong with that, and it's just basically gets you into that mood of like the scariness, the ghost, the horror, all that cool stuff that it comes with
them.
And it's just that was something. And then the videos, you always had that cool imagery with everything. So that was there, and then also. Another one that gets me into the mood over here is like My Dying Bride, right? This album is just I listen. This is one of the one. I mean, most of the albums give you that feel as like it's like that doom feel that you just like want to fucking just look at horror. But this one right here just has like a nice amount of horror that just gives you that imagination. I dig it a lot, man. But that's what I got right now. So.
Do you have the Abigail one from King Diamond?
Yeah, Abigail's another one. I mean, I have Abigail. Abigail's actually a great. And the thing was, what's funny that the first Abigail, the one that came out in '87, is a great story on its own. But because of the popularity, I know he did Abigail too. And to me, I wasn't really a big fan of that second Abigail. I didn't like it that much. It's like it wasn't necessary. People I think were pushing him to do it, and I know it had something to do with him doing the comic book for it too. I know he did the graphic novel or something like that about Abigail.
Oh, I know they had a graphic novel.
Yeah, he did. He did a whole comic book thing, and when I was heavy into going to still collecting comic books, the guy told me about it. But fucking they were charging, I think it was like $50 or $60 for it or something like that. They were doing pre-orders, and I don't think they were making too many. I forgot who it was. An independent comic book company that was putting it out, and it was supposed to be the story of Abigail, and it was supposed to be a whole big thing. But I think that's what it led to, him doing the second album. I'm not a big fan of the second album. It's okay, but it's like, to me, the Abbey is just like a movie. When you know you don't need a sequel, it was good on that one. Now them and Conspiracy melted really well with each other because it was basically one big story. So it was two albums of a story that just grew. Abigail was good on its own.
It's the same thing with Queensryche, with Operation Mindcrime.
Oh yeah, why? Oh God, why?
Yeah.
Why? Everybody's going, yeah, why? Oh, please, just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Just left it alone with the first one.
Yeah. It's just like I said, when you have a good movie that's a standalone movie, just leave it alone. Don't reboot it. Don't do nothing. Just leave it the way it is, man. Same shit.
Yeah. Well, now I want to get into what you call, if people are in the mood for movies, but they want to hear the music of the movies. I got some great soundtracks that are good for it. One is The Thing.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, fucking great. Yeah, it's a great soundtrack. Yeah.
And move it a little closer, Tone. I just want to see how the cover looks. Wow. Yeah, cool.
This was done by Arrow.
Okay. Yeah.
The Thing. And then one of my all-time favorite Italian horrors, Fucci's Zombie.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Especially the beginning of the first song of this thing is a classic.
Flesh Eaters, it says. Yep, on the top.
Yeah, well, that's the name it went on in what you call in Italy before it came here to the U.S. The U.S. they just put Zombie. Then another classic from Fucci was The Beyond.
Oh yeah. I just saw that one again recently. That's a really bugged out movie. Supernatural and demons and zombies and you name it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then one that's perfect for Halloween is Rocktober.
Oh,
nice. Oh yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember renting this thing out on a VHS. This shit was crazy, man. But it's a pretty good soundtrack. It's very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
The movie was decent and stuff. And the last one that I have for the soundtracks that what you call that I love the soundtrack to this movie is 28 Days.
Oh yeah, the Danny Boyle film.
Yep. This is great.
28 years later is coming out.
Yeah, they got a new one coming out.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But I heard he's directing it, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so it'll be good. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's it for soundtrack. So what you got, Rich?
Cool. You know what? I'll shift over a little bit to something a little different. Some books. Some people like to stay home and relax and read and stuff like that. And I got this book called Heavy Metal Movies. And basically it's a book. It's a really thick book that talks about different kinds of movies that cater to metalheads and stuff like, gore and rock and appearances. And it has a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. And artwork of some classic films. Right there, you have Black Sabbath, and it's a well done book. And this one was put out by Bazillion Points. It's called Heavy Metal Movies for anybody who wants to read to get suggestions. And then another one that I like is this one, Bleeding Skull 1980 Thrash Horror Odyssey. And this one has a lot of good underground films that are not spoken about too much. That don't get the love. This is the only book you'll ever need, is what they're talking about here.
That was real good, and the other one I have both of those, and those.
Look at that artwork. Yeah, so I like that. And then I also kind of gotta get in the mood of comics. So right here, and tribute to Tone, look, I got the Joker. Now this particular issue was by John Carpenter. One of my favorite directors. Also, another great guy who has put out some good soundtrack music, specifically the iconic theme to Halloween.
Yep.
And so, so that's what I got right now. If Barry, you want to jump in?
Well, yeah, I mean, since it's funny because when you mentioned the thing about books, I meant to grab a couple that I wanted to show. I put up myself on mute to have my wife pass them over to me. So here's one of the ones which I just picked up recently, which is fucking. It should be a staple in everybody who loves horror.
Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't go wrong, with anything from H.P. Lovecraft. You just, everything in here is just fucking fabulous. And also, we picked up over here this place, which was actually, the thing was really cool. The world's most haunted places. Gives you a nice little.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it gives you a nice little rundown of different places and gives you its histories and what's been going on over there. Not too bad. Really, really cool shit. Gives you some pictures and things like that. So you can at least have a little idea of what the hell you're reading and checking out. And then also, if you this I found, which we were surprised. We went to one of those Five and Belows and was like, yo, we had to pick this shit. I told people, I think I even did a community post on it to tell people to pick it up. This is actually really good to have. This right here. This
favorites.
Yeah, this is really cool. This goes all the way from I think it's from Nosferatu all the way to oh man, what was the last movie? Get Out.
Nice. It says TCM on the top, so that's the movie channel.
So it's like look, you get like Dr. Jekyll. And
oh yeah, classics. Yeah.
It's a nice little rundown, on the movies, what they were doing, so on. But it's great. Get you all a little updated over here. Good really nice. Really cool stuff. So yeah, so Rich threw in the book. I said, oh shit, man! I'm looking over. I'm like, oh my wow, where's my book? So I told my wife to go and gather those for me. But there you go, man. See, Rich, I dabble in books too. What the hell, I don't just look at the pictures.
Yeah, we don't just look at pictures. We read a little.
What do you got, Tom?
All right, so I got some books here too.
All right.
So one of my all-time favorite books to read, if you're gonna read, like Rich says, if you want to stay home for Halloween, is maybe my favorite Stephen King book,
Salem's Lot,
and this is the original.
Wow,
nice.
Yeah, this is my favorite vampire book. Then now getting into the what you call the Joker thing. This particular one is what you call Face of Death. This is when the Joker rips his face off.
Oh shit.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gory and crazy. And then another thing that I have here for those people that are looking for some metal reviews why Halloween.
Oh, SOD.
Those are great. Remember we used to go and get
them. These are the best. I wish this company would have still been around because so many hidden gems they would find.
The imported ones, right?
Huh?
Those were imported.
Yeah, remember we used to get them in Tower Records, but not in the. We had to walk down to where they had all the books and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember some of them used to come with a compilation CD.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And if you want to get into some Giallos, this is definitely a book that you need to have in your collection.
Wow.
So deadly, so perverse.
Yeah, this one this deals. Now, this is volume 2. I have volume 1 and 3. Volume 2 is the most popular one because the thing is with volume 2 is really where the heart of the Giallos, it gives you the picture, tells you who's the director, what's the scope of the movie, and if it went under different names and stuff. But this was mostly the biggest era was 1974 to 2013 was the best one. Yep. So those are the books I got going.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. So I guess I'll keep on going a little bit since we're going with the literature. I got a couple of magazines that I like to look at and read during the season. I'll go down to like Midtown Comics or Forbidden Planet. This is a good one, Gore Zone.
Yep.
Yeah, this one is focuses more on blood, gore, sex, and shock. from the makers of Fangoria. This is a really more brutal magazine. Then there's the traditional one over here. I know Tone likes this one, Horror Hound.
Yeah.
Horror Hound is another good one. And then I like this one called The Dark Side. This particular issue, they talked about the video nasties, the films that were banned back in the days. I have the 2 documentaries, but I couldn't find them to pull them out. But The Dark Side is good. And then this one right here with Pinhead is Scream and stuff. So that's just some of the magazines that I like to read during the Halloween season to get me into the mood. I caught a couple of more, but those stand out.
All right, cool, man.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I guess if anything, I'll just go back to some of the flicks. I mean, you just mentioned my man right there, man. You can't go wrong with my man Pinhead.
Yes.
All right.
Classic.
Matter of fact, I do got the shirt here, so I asked him.
Let me see it a little better. Yep. Oh, there it is. The box. Yep. We have Eternity to Know Your.
There you go. That's right, man. I would love to just. I mean, I know on YouTube they have a fucking thing called Pinhead's greatest quotes. All the thing. I just love hearing his shit, man. I love it, and especially with the original actor. Oh my god. And this is one of my, 1 through 4 is still my favorite. I can sit there and watch 1 through 4 with no problem. And it's funny because a lot of people don't like 4, but I think 4 is like one of my favorites. The ones I could really rewatch. I love that whole thing with the toy maker and the bloodline and that whole thing. To me, he just went off on there, man. That was just fucking crazy, man. I love that fucking movie. It was really, really.
You know why Part 4 gets a lot of shit? Because Part 4, when it was released, it was cut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the original cut version, no, the original version doesn't have that space thing going with it.
Oh.
It dealt more with making of the box and other things on it. So Arrow released it last year when they did the whole box set. But they only released 1 through 4. That's it. They didn't release 5.
They have that release now, Tone? I'll probably get that.
Well, in America, it's coming out November for the first time, the box set. At that time, it was only for Europe. Because I have an all regions player, I winded up buying it. So the thing, but now it's going to come out for America 4K. It's going to have Part 1 through 4. And it's going to have the uncut version of Part 4.
Yes. Oh,
now, me personally, my favorite one from Hellraiser is Part 3.
Oh yeah, I love Part 3, man. Armored Saint over there playing.
Yeah, bro. At the club, and he gets
a Cinnabite. That was it was cool.
Yeah, was cool. Camera guy and all that shit. Ready up for your close up. Yeah, that was good.
and the famous where he went into the church and said, "I am the
yes."
Oh, forget it, man. How many fucking death metal bands use that line?
Yeah. The third part.
Yep. So, and then also, of course, another werewolf classic, I don't know, we made American Werewolf in London. You can't go.
Yep. Very classic film. Yep.
Features that my dad took me to, and I'm like 6 years old, and I'm looking at these dudes changing to werewolves all fucked up, and he's like, no, Barry is like the Hulk. I was like, the Hulk don't change like that. Like, what the hell? Like, and then of course, Rich already did it, but this is again, I had to put it out because it was one of my wife's favorites, and over here, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This was
of course.
Yeah, one of the remastered special editions that I got in years ago. But I know now they're gonna do the 50th anniversary coming up, and me and my wife are gonna actually. And Tone, they're gonna be giving an Alamo, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to go and catch in the Alamo, and to see that the new 50th anniversary edition, and I know they'll come out with some new box set, and this one then they'll just be put in the back burner somewhere, but. And then also we mentioned about some of the comedy stuff, somewhat comedy, comedy and somewhat comedy. Yeah, I go with this is one of my favorites, man. Fucking Shaun of the Dead, man. This was such a big surprise. I remember watching it in the theater, and the fact that George Romero himself gave it his blessing. Like he loved this fucking movie. He thought I
like that movie. It's funny and it's well done.
Yeah,
Good
really
acting.
good shit. Fucking Shaun. They just had their 20th anniversary this year, so they were doing
Wow.
stuff on. Yeah, so really, 20 years, and of course, if you can't go wrong with little Nicky, man. I mean, come on, we
All right.
everybody's in here, man. Ozzy pops up in here. You got it's just hey, it's little Nicky, man. Can't go wrong.
Bear, I got a comedy one. I want to know if you remember when you finish.
All right, yeah, but that's it, man. What let's go to you, Tone. Go ahead. What you got?
Remember this?
Dead Heat.
Dead Heat. Yes.
Yes, that's how I was going to bring this out.
They're not Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Joe Pesci. No, not Joe Pesci. The other Joe. Matter of fact, his name is not on this one. I got to take the
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah. Oh man, I went to the theater to see that a few
Me
times,
too.
man. I thought that was a great movie. I thought it was great. I thought
it comedy, but don't overdo it.
Yeah,
of course, it was great for a comedy movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I mean, it got a lot of shit for what it was because bad ratings and shit. I didn't care. When you're young and you see movies like that, that's just outlandish. You just enjoy it,
Vincent Price is in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And another one that I liked to watch on.
Tone, Joe Piscopo. That was his name.
Joe Piscopo.
Yeah. Joe Piscopo. Yes.
Yeah. X-rated. That now.
X-rated.
This one goes under what you call horror hospital. No, horror hospital.
I thought it was Hospital Massacre.
Massacre, yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yo, but isn't the Bronx Ripper gonna be pissed? You talking about the movie already? He already did a review of that, bro. You don't want to piss off the
I don't know who that guy is.
Oh, what the man, he already did a review. Don't be bringing up his movies, man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This guy mysteriously popping up in the middle of the night.
Damn, I bet you better. I better not see him in one of the episodes with your glasses. So what happened?
Yeah. And what else I had here for the thing? Good. Oh, and what you call? Yeah, that's good for now. Oh, this is the one I wanted. The thing, one of my favorite. Remember this one, Bear, when it came out in the theater? It got let me give you the good cover because I don't like the cover that Vinegar Syndrome put on it. That's the Boogeyman.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but I don't like. I really didn't care for the cover they used there. I like the original cover.
Yeah,
with all the glass breaking and stuff. This movie was whacked out because in the beginning, remember with the kid, he catch the guy and the girl having sex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Tone's just stepping all over the Ripper's toes with his movies, man. I'm just look. I'm not. I don't know nothing. Whoever's watching this video, that's it. I'll just keep it at that. What you got? Yo, Rich, you better not find out that the Ripper already did, man. I'm warning you.
All right. Okay, let me jump to some stuff that hasn't been covered. This compilation is one of my favorite compilations to watch during Halloween. It's called 80s Trailers Trauma 3 Marathon. And what this is 8.5 hours of trailers from 1980 to 1989, one after another. And inside, they're all listed. It's a double disc. And this is just something that you could just play in the background for Halloween at a party and just, one trailer after another. All the classics from the 80s is in here. So this is a top one for me that I play. Also, television. Go ahead, Tone. Sorry.
Yeah, that company went out of business, too. That was garbage video.
Garage House?
Huh? What was...
Yeah, Garage House. They were called.
Garage House. They went out of
Garage House.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, this one is called Television Drama. Now these are trailers, but these are trailers that were shown on television and made for TV movies and B movies and stuff like that. And this one, it's not as good as the other one, but it's still fun. So I like to, put those in the background.
30-second clips. Trailer.
Yep. And then I don't have the movie with me right here, but this one is definitely on New York movie that I love, My Little Magnet here, Basket
Nice.
Case. Yeah, represents New York and with that little creature and everything. Like, I like playing that one. Tone and I saw that one on 35 millimeter. When it comes to splatter, Peter Jackson's Bad Taste.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. This one's a wild one. I forgot. I think it's like 91, 92 Tone, right? I could be wrong. Yeah. So that one's one.
Is that the one that it wasn't it? Or wasn't it called? That's not Dead Alive, is it?
No, that's before Dead Alive.
That was before Dead Alive. Okay.
He's coming out with them now on 4K.
But they had another name too, Dead Alive. Didn't it have another name too?
You're right.
Yeah. Brain Dead or something like that?
Brain Dead, yeah. Brain Dead.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. A lot of these movies had AKAs, and stuff. So yeah. So Tone likes movies that he calls 3 o'clock in the morning movies. These are movies like when you're drunk, you're coming back, you play them at 3 in the morning, they set the mood. So this one, to me, Tone and I saw it on 35 millimeter, Night Train to Terror.
Oh, nice. I remember that movie. Holy shit.
This is a crazy one. This is like a bunch of movies kind of chopped up in one movie, right, Tone?
Yeah. The thing is that the original movie is on that.
Yeah. So that one's a wild one. And then one company that stands out that I like also with the trailers, Vinegar Syndrome. They're a company that have put out a lot of good quality trash, like Chris Allo would say, trash, like good trash.
Yeah.
So this is a trailer of some of their best trashiest movies.
Wait, when you got that, Rich, don't forget it came with the book.
Yeah.
The book.
I don't have it with me now, but
yeah.
And then and then I wanted to show you this. Tone and I went to a convention and we met Tom Holland, and I got an autographed Fright Night poster.
Ooh, that's dope.
Yeah, and then this is the artwork.
Yeah,
that classic artwork. I know the reflection's a little bad there, but this is another one that kind of puts me in the mood. They did a second one off this. Oh shit, Tone, check it out. Look, an autographed picture of Onita, the Japanese deathmatch wrestler, in the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that happened to be in the back of this. But no. And then I don't want to jump ahead too much but I mean, obviously this clown has really stepped out. Art the Clown, Terrifier. This is Terrifier 2 for the Gorehounds. I like this one. I recently saw part 3 and I really enjoyed it. It's just he's becoming an iconic thing. I'm starting to put him up there with like Jason and Freddy and Michael and Leatherface. Just for the new thing. This is bringing back that old school hard gore and horror that's been lacking in cinema for a while.
Yeah, because I mean, we haven't had a good fucking horror villain. What was the last? I mean, we went through like Jigsaw in there, or fucking.
Well, you have to throw Jigsaw and Ghostface.
Ghostface, yeah.
But to me, Jigsaw and Ghostface never really held a thing towards the original. And I think Terrifier could play with the original icons. I think, like they could be more on that level. The Jasons, Freddys, Michael Myers. Those iconic guys. I think Art the Clown fits into that there more than Jigsaw and Ghostface.
And there's been a lot of legendary clowns, like obviously Pennywise, and stuff. But the thing is, I feel like this clown has taken it up a notch, and which each movie it's gotten more and more crazier.
Yep.
But you know what's the big thing is the debate now. What is the goriest movie? Is it Terrifier or is it Dead Alive?
You know what? I'll be after I remember Dead Alive. I watched it more than a few times. I would have to say Terrifier, to be honest with you. To me, Dead Alive was more like
Dead Alive. Then
Dead Alive had as far as like the gore aspect, but as far as like the kills to give you your gore, I think I'll go with Terrifier, man. It gave me more. The shit he was doing in there was just so he had the one with the fucking lawnmower thing.
That's what they say is the biggest, the most goriest scene.
Yeah, because
like 100 people.
Yeah, more of the splatter. Yeah, I get it. I mean, all right, yeah, I'll say that. But as far as how to do the gore, like the more visual part of the gore, besides just that, I mean, I think Art the Clown just did some, every movie he's doing more and more different crazy shit. That's the whole point. You want him to do so.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm loving it, man. I'm fucking loving it so much, man. It's been great to watch.
Yeah, I'm just glad that in 2024 that directors and indie filmmakers are getting the chance to bring back that hardcore stuff that we grew up with in the 70s and in the 80s. And hopefully, other filmmakers will pick up and continue, because there is a niche audience for that want it. And look at the box office. You can't deny it. It was the #1 film that week. It knocked out the Joker.
It's great too, because that when it came to that, as far as the theaters that were playing the movies, a lot of the times the theaters wouldn't take a chance on some of those movies, because they the bigger movies always shell out the more money and expect the more return. They expect to get a big return on those big movies, and usually these smaller movies, they will probably hold them there for like 2 weeks and they get rid of them. But now they see that it's a bigger demand now, so now there might be more independent movies that'll be put out, and a lot of these bigger movie theaters will start putting them in, and they see they're going to get a big return on them.
Well, there have been a lot of independent movies that come out hitting the big screen.
Yeah. And there's a lot of companies too, like A24, that are really putting out quality stuff. And one of the newer movies that I think that's coming out that might be good too, that looks good in the trailer, is on Christmas, Nosferatu by Robert Eggers. That one has the chance to bring back the vampire stuff.
Yeah, that it looks good. I mean, if they do everything, I mean, especially keeping it to the traditional part of it, but give it like that added gore and more and that violence that maybe let's just say, oh shit, give it more of a visual. Yeah, it'll be great. I won't have a problem with that.
Yeah, cool. Great too, man, because we haven't had a good what was the last good vampire movie?
The Voyage, the Dimmer.
Good, but not to something that blow everybody away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was like what? Not even. I was gonna say not even Underworld. Underworld to me is like a comic book movie.
Yeah, it's a comic book thing.
It's like a comic book movie. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well,
Let Them In is more like a what you call an art house movie.
I mean, 30 Days a Night comes to mind. So when I think about a pretty decent vampire movie, but yeah, I mean, recently, I can't really.
The Last Demeter, The Voyage of the Last Demeter.
That was the story. That wasn't bad. That
wasn't bad, but it ain't a classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Bram Stoker's Dracula is always going to be, I think, top notch in there too. So
that's what I'm thinking.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. But all right, I guess I'll be going to my section right now. I guess I'll just throw in some music over here because another shout out to Vincent Crowley.
Hold up a second, Barry just mentioned this. I was going to just show it.
Hey, speaking of which, shameless, we're going to do self promotion over here. Hell with that. On eBay.
Yeah.
There you go, Dracula.
With a Dr. Butcher shirt and basket case and the Bronx Ripper shirt, all on Evaristo 1974 at eBay.com. All right. That's right. Revik is not the only one who could self-promote. God damn it.
All right. Sorry, Barry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
And no doubt. So I just wanted to go and get, like I said, we'll give a shout out over to Vincent Crowley because he's getting into the mix now of doing some great fucking music, dealing with horror and stuff. But I'm going to shout out his original band, Asheron, with Rites of the Black Mass.
Yes.
And if you listen to this album, it basically it's giving you your whole satanic mass, man. You're just getting everything in there. You get to learn everything dealing with Satan. All right, so you got that. And then of course, his the debut he did with his his own band, Vincent Crowley, Beyond Asheron. This has some great fucking horror, macabre stuff in there. Really, really cool shit. And then of course we go to his latest album.
Yes.
But to that.
Of horror. Can't go wrong, man. He's just doing some fucking fantastic shit. I cannot wait for the new stuff to come on. And yeah, man.
And also when he comes live, he's gonna be performing songs from that and songs from his other bands. So it's gonna be good. You get to hear everything.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the Asheron stuff too. So that's gonna be pretty interesting, man. Looking forward to that shit, man.
Nice.
All right, what's up, Tone? What you got?
Well, now if you was in it today for Halloween, if you're in the mood to listen to some death metal demos, here's a couple of demos that I'll say is good for the monstrosity.
Oh,
nice!
Wow, look at that!
Woo!
And that's when the monstrosity was monstrosity.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that first album is classic. Yeah.
Yes. And we got some Morbid Angel.
Woo!
Oh yeah, very classic stuff. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Some Immolation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with this.
Gonna have to go to give him one of those little Mickeys, bro, and we're gonna have to rack up.
My last one.
Oh, Malevolent Creation.
Yeah. Malevolent Creation. The 90 because they had two other demos. I didn't get the other two. They only got the 90 one.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. And that's it. So what you call? That's all I got going. What you got, Rich?
Nice. Yeah. I still got a couple of flicks over here. I was looking for this before. The band I was talking about earlier, the Misfits.
Nice.
You can't go wrong with Glenn Danzig. This is a kind of like a hockey mask / Misfits logo over here, magnet. Glenn Danzig always kind of puts people in the mood. A film that I like to play is Planet Terror and Death Proof, the double feature from Robert Rodriguez's Grindhouse.
I love Death Proof. Death Proof is awesome.
Yeah, they're just like fun movies and stuff. And then if you little artwork over here, if you're in the mood for some wild stuff, I Spit on Your Grave, another old school classic kind of revenge kind of film. And then also, I totally forgot about this. I should have started off. Sometimes you got to go back to the days, man. And so you can't forget about the Twilight Zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Old school marathons and stuff. And also from the 70s, The Exorcist with Linda Blair.
Yep.
Yeah. So that one is a classic. And I got another one here. Shit. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is a shirt that has a couple of classic VHS tapes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So this one has Hellraiser 3, Graduation Day, House 2, Poltergeist, Videodrome, which is great from Cronenberg Pieces, Friday the 13th, Creep Show, Pet Cemetery, Reanimator. This is from VHS or Die. Nice.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, so nice, memories from back in the days. So yeah, go ahead, Barry, if you have something else.
Yeah, this is our last little list that we usually, when we, like I said, we dig out our stuff, and so I'm just gonna go through this right here. One of my favorites, supernatural movies, right here, Stigmata.
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yeah, this is still it's still a great fucking. And what I really enjoy about this movie the most is that it still gives you that the controversies that go on within the Catholic Church, which basically the movie is fiction, but is based on something that they say I think it did happen. Where if you remember the movie, it said that they found an original scripture of Christ. And the original scripture of Christ pretty much said that you didn't have to go to church, and the church is going crazy trying to stop that shit, killing other priests and whole big fucking controversy shit. But they talk about this a lot in here, even though you get your stuff with the Stigmata and the ghost and all that shit. But that's what I enjoy about it the most, is the whole point there's a big smack in the face on the Catholic Church. Great fucking movie. Love it. And I think I mentioned this movie recently on one of my my thing, the Wolfman.
The Wolfman.
And they're doing another one now with I think it's Blumhouse that's doing one. And to me, that's at least this one kept it more of the nostalgic aspect of the 1800s, the look that Benicio.
This is the one with Benicio del Toro, right?
Yeah.
I saw that one in the theaters, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it has some good gore, and the way he looked, he had that look from the original Wolfman look, that, but with a little bit more enhanced. Fabulous. So I'm like, I'm not sure about that new Blumhouse one. I don't know. I
The
mean,
only thing that killed the Wolfman was the having the two wolves in the end.
oh yeah, with
Yeah,
the thing where it was his father and all that shit.
yeah, they should have just kept it, just the one.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, pretty much the way the story evolved at the end was kind of like a downer. But the movie itself, as far as how he looked as the werewolf and the Wolfman and the kills, those were great, man. I enjoyed that.
You know what was another good Wolfman movie?
What?
With Jack Nicholson.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was. It was.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer, I think, was in that too,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, it's just called Wolf. I think.
Wolf, yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf.
That was a modern take.
That's a very underrated movie, by the way.
Yeah, modern take to the original.
Yep, very good movie.
Thing.
And Rich mentioned this, of course. Can't go wrong with The Exorcist.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Classic. Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing like, watching a girl just shove a cross up her cooch, so and of course, shameless self Dracula, of course.
Yeah.
Reeves trying to talk English, but it was still a great movie.
Uh-huh.
And can't go wrong here.
Oh,
Yep.
Evil Dead too. Yep. I forgot to mention Evil Dead. The first one is great. Yep, this one too. Even the Evil Dead from 2013 was really bloody.
Yeah, it was.
I like that one.
Yeah, it was.
I like that one better than the one that came out. What was it, last year or the year?
The one reason wasn't bad. The one where they're in the apartment.
Yeah, the one last year. Yeah, the one they're
yeah.
in the apartment.
That one was okay. That one was.
It was okay, but not better
Rises
than the one Richie's talking about.
Yeah, and last but not least, we got to give props to my little man here. Even though like I said, he is an icon himself, man.
Oh yeah, Chucky.
Yep. Chucky.
Can not forget about him.
Yeah, he's an icon too, man. So we got to give him his props, man. But
yep.
That's pretty up to me, man. You got anything else, Tone?
I got one more here. This is like Richie says. I always like to mention my 3 a.m. movies.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm in the mood for a black and white 3 a.m. one, and one that is a perfect is a part 1 and 2. Is this one is called the Curse of the Demon and Night of the Demon.
Oh, nice.
Interesting. I don't even know that one, to be honest.
Yeah, this is you guys got to watch this. This is about a guy that the original one is Night of the Demon. The guy, you don't know if he's going crazy or does he really see this coming, or it has a lot of atmosphere. Because the creature comes through fog and shit. It's bad. It's for that time. A movie is great. Another movie that I compare that I don't have it out here yet that gives me that kind of feeling in black and white is the original Cat People.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The original Cat People that didn't really have gore, but it caught you with the atmosphere of it thing. And then another little thing I forgot to show when I was showing soundtracks. I forgot City of the Living Dead.
Oh, okay.
This is one of my favorite from that trilogy one, especially the one with the throw up when she's throwing up guts.
That one is Lucio Fulci, right? Also,
yes, yeah, and stuff. Well, that's all I got for this episode.
Nice.
What you got, Rich?
Yeah, I got a couple of more here. I'll kind of blow through some stuff. Someone was mentioning some black and white movies. This one is wow right here. This one is called The Satanist. Remember this one? Yeah. It's a black and white movie, kind of underground. This one's wild, and then where is it? I forgot about this from New York, Chud.
Oh,
Chud.
Yeah.
Remember Chud? Chud is always one that stands out. And then John Carpenter, we were talking about vampires earlier.
That was a good one.
Yep. So John Carpenter's Vampires is a good one. Also, music, I totally forgot. I like to listen to a lot of black metal around, the fall when it gets colder. And this movie puts me in the mood, Until the Light Takes Us, which is a black metal documentary that was done about Norwegian black metal.
Nice.
It just, brings me back to those times of the church burnings and the 90s black metal and stuff. And, it shows the Norwegian scene. So kind of gets me in the mood and stuff. And then, this one right here, Vomit Board Trilogy Tome. This is some extreme shit, like underground, crazy stuff. This is a box set. Those that know. And then Also, this one right here, Necromantic. Remember this one, Tom?
Yep.
This one gotten a lot of wild reviews back then. The Hidden is another one that pretty good. And I got a couple more, but we could be here all night. I don't want to, keep on going. I'll let Barry jump in.
Yeah, well, as far as I don't have the actual movies at hand, they're copies, but one of the ones that I'm going to be looking for too, and I don't think Tone mentioned them, but he did mention but I'm talking about the Night of the Demons, the one with but where they went to the party.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did a part 1 and a part 2. I think it was Angela.
No, they did 3.
They did 3 of them, right? Okay, yes, I remember the second one. The second one was cool because they played Rapture from Morbid Angel in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great. Angela, where are you going? The party has begun. Yeah, that scene with the first one is always the scene with the girl with the lipstick and then sticks it into her boob.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching that thing. Like, what the hell is going on here?
You know what's a movie that's a little similar to that one too? It is what you call Killer Party.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that one has that ghost atmosphere thing too.
Yeah, man. It's just good, man. I mean, besides the fact that, like I said, we got freaking Terrifier running around now and at least giving us some hope that we're gonna finally get back to, like, just putting out the goal. I mean, me and my wife, when we went to see it in the Alamo, I'm just there watching the movie, and she was telling me, she said that literally, remember that whole thing where people were getting up 10 minutes during the movie? The movie. Well, it happened when we were watching. I didn't pay attention, so she told me. She said, "Yeah, there was 2 people who got up and left. Said that they can't stand dealing with this." I'm like, "Yes." It's like it's just good that you can just get back into that fucking. You spend your money on a good movie that's gonna just blow your mind.
Yeah,
but
oh, go ahead. So I'm sorry.
I was pissed with the Alamo because the Alamo should have released the movie when it was released in the beginning.
So me and my wife were saying we were like wondering.
But yesterday when I went to the Alamo to watch The Creature of the Black Lagoon with Destiny, the woman that's the manager there, I was telling her about it. She was saying that they dropped the ball. They didn't. I don't know how in her mind she didn't think that the movie was going to be a big hit. They thought it was a thing, and they did when they started becoming thing. Now they signed it for the. I think it's 1 more week they're gonna have it, and then that's it.
Yeah, but remember, don't forget that the Alamo is now owned by Sony.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So they probably had to go through their corporate overlords, and then the corporate overlords said, "Oh shit, this movie's making money. Put it in." Yeah,
because they don't even show no more 35 millimeters like they used to. That was the reason why I got the pass, because they used to have all the 35s on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and that. Now they've been, I don't know. Like yesterday there was a big fight because when we went to see The Creature of Black Lagoon, they advertised that 3D. Mm-hmm. Everybody's waiting for the 3D glasses and say, "Oh no, we're not going to show it 3D." So why say 3D? Everybody was saying.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Also, I know that we've been talking a lot about Terrifier, but 2024 has not been. Has been pretty decent for horror. Like this year we had Maxine. One of the films that stands out is Late Night with the Devil, a throwback kind of film. There was also Love Lies Bleeding, which was cool, and one that was kind of creepy with Nicolas Cage was Long Legs. Long Legs stood out.
Yep.
And for those people that like kind of grindhousey horror, there was Winnie the Pooh Part 2.
Oh yeah,
which was kind of cool. And then Tone liked this one, Oddity, which was like a creepy Irish, right?
Yes, that's more like a real atmospheric Irish, and has a great twist in the end. You have Shudder there, right?
I got some way of catching.
Yeah, you have Shudder. Watch it. It's on Shudder.
And another one that me and my wife just watched. I finally got to sit down and watch it. She actually enjoyed it. She's not a fan of like sci-fi, but I told her, went back to the original horror, Alien Romulus.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yep. Also, that the one with the little girl that came out earlier this year, Abigail.
Yep.
That was pretty good too.
Matter of fact, for a vampire movie, that was real gory and good.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was actually pretty.
About that one.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty decent flick.
And I want to mention one that personally for me, I really enjoyed, which was body horror film, and that was The Substance with Demi Moore. I just recently saw that one, and I really thought it was an underground gem that had really good acting and really good gory special effects. It reminded me of Cronenberg, kind of like Society, old early 80s grindhouse.
But you know that I sent it to you today, Rich. On Halloween, they're doing a special showing of it.
Yeah, nice.
At the Nighthawk.
Nice.
Yep. So a little bit tonight. Later on tonight, right? Yeah. So maybe you might be able to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
So
cool. And then also, we didn't talk about folk horror. This one right here, Midsummer.
Oh yeah, I saw that. We saw that in the theater. It was, I don't know. I was like this with it.
I liked it.
I liked it. I thought it was weird. Ari Aster directed it. He's the guy that did Hereditary.
But it didn't have me anything like as far as the horror aspect of it. It was just a weird movie. That's all.
It was a slow burn. Like there's some slow burn. They call it like elevated horror or whatever. But and also this one's very trippy. Mandy with Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's pretty wild. Yeah,
the Midnight, the one that Rich showed before, is more like the what you call
Midsummer.
Midsummer is like what you call what's the other one that's like it starts off slow but then it gets real good. Oh, The Witch.
Oh yeah, The Witch I enjoyed. The Witch I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I mean, because with The Witch, it was more of like the whole concept of the thing with the witches and everything that was going on. So it was like it kept me engaged as far as the lore goes with the witches and all that shit. So I think I didn't mind, even with the slow burn, I didn't mind because at least it was still giving you something to like, okay, like you were, whatever you know about witchcraft and some of the things they do, it just kept you engaged. So
what I like is that they used that language from back then. It made it feel more realistic for the witch.
Yeah. And of course, can represent the goat, baby. Yeah.
Also, I forgot to mention another one that I gotta throw in there that I like, the trilogy from Ty West, which is X, Pearl, and Maxine. I think that it's a nice homage to all of this horror that we've been speaking about.
All right, that's it.
And you know what's another one that's good too? What you call another Ron Zombie movie? Lords of Salem.
Yeah.
I like that movie. It has that creepy atmosphere and stuff. And I just finished watching Apartment 7, whatever, the one Drucifer was talking about. It's pretty good.
Good. Is out already, like on stream or in the theater?
Yeah, on stream. You can see it on stream. That's why I saw it on.
Okay, cool.
That's supposed to be a pre-sequel to Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah. All right. So it's I'm definitely gonna go look. It's called Apartment 7.
I think it's called Apartment 7. I'll check again, but I think that's the name of the movie.
All right. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Man.
So you guys are good.
Yep.
We covered a little bit of everything, but we want to wish everybody a happy Halloween. I know I'm gonna probably change my costume and get ready to go out to the parade. I think Tone's gonna try to catch that movie over at the Alamo. And the party will continue because tonight is Halloween, but then tomorrow, which is Friday, November 1st, we're gonna go see Electrocutioner at the Wild Goose bar, right, Tom?
Yeah,
a band that's doing like a Manila Roll cover.
That tomorrow, Friday, tomorrow that what you call the Bronx Ripper might be there.
Oh shit! A special guest appearance from the Bronx Ripper.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you said there you go. There you go. But also considering it is Halloween itself too, it is me and my wife's 20th anniversary as well.
Oh shit! Happy anniversary, bro!
Yeah, we met on Halloween in 2004. Yeah, look at that. You got to put them with a big blunt, bro. Gotta have the big blunt. Yeah, 20 years ago, and so it's always been great. It's like Halloween has just always been a great thing for us. Plus, her birthday was on the 24th, So it's just awesome. There you go, man.
Yeah, and congratulations on that. And also, the party continues on Saturday because we're gonna be going out to Brooklyn to catch Iron Maiden, and then afterwards, there's gonna be a final Halloween party of the year. So, if anybody wants to know the secret address, they can text me or hit me on Instagram, and we'll have a late night party going into Sunday for those ghouls that like to party at 3 in the morning.
All right. All right, guys. So look, that's pretty much it. I want to thank everybody for checking us out and enjoy your Halloween. All right, we got Rich over there with the wear. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. And
yeah, this was we're gonna continue. This is Halloween, the greatest day of the year, bro.
Yep.
That's it, man. It's gonna everybody's just gonna go out there and just do some massacres, bro. Do some massacres. That's it.
Every day is Halloween.
Yep.
That's it, man. And we're definitely going to be having some other stuff coming up soon. Me, Rich, and Tone are finally going to try to get that 2010s out of the way. I know we got that shit. We got people have been asking us about it, so we're going to try to get that out of the way.
Don't forget the album. What you call back to back.
And yeah, and we're going to do we're going to do our best from 2010s, and we're going to do our one with the best back to back albums.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be on the horizon coming up, so you guys can check that out. And we're trying to schedule some interviews, so we're going to get that going. And once everything goes, it'll be out. All right, so thanks a lot, guys. I want to thank everybody for checking us out, and enjoy your Halloween, guys. Have a great one.
Happy Halloween, man.
All right, you guys, take care. Enjoy. This is Barry, Rich, Tone, That Goat Metal Show. Stay brutal.